we've got an undefeated fighter in the Texecutioner James Vick fighting at UFC 199 in the prelims against Beneil Dariush, which is ranked number 10 in the lightweight division. It's going to be interesting. James Vick is 9-0, never lost in his pro career, and he's going against Dariush, who's from Iran, and he is 12-2. I like both of these fighters. This is a very tough fight to pick because I'm fans of both guys. I don't want to see either one of them lose. I don't want to see either one of them lose. You know, so it's tough. It's honestly tough when you're a fan of both guys. You don't want to see either guy lose. Somebody's got to lose. Somebody's got to win, unless it's a draw. And I don't like draws. I never have, never will. So me and Big Dog Jimmy, we are at odds on this one as we get into it with what the fuck. Beneil Dariush, he is got 2 wins by KO TKO, 6 by submission, 4 by decision. He's lost once by KO TKO, once by submission. He's never lost to the judges. He's always won when it goes to the judges. So the longer it goes, if it goes to the judges, it looks like it's in favor of Dariush. But you could say the same thing. I don't want to see the ad for the NBA, okay? If I did, I'd be watching ads for the NBA. So anyways, you could say the same for James Vick because he's never lost in any fashion. But so with Dariush, he lost to Michael Kasich back at UFC on Fox 19, and that was a rear naked chokehold where he lost. But prior to that, he was on a 5-fight winning streak where he defeated Michael Johnson split decision, Jim Miller unanimous decision, Darren Kershank rear naked choke, unanimous decision over Carlos Diego Ferreira, and Tony Martin. He submitted him with an arm triangle choke, but he did lose prior to that with the TKO. So I mean, he only lost 2 times, and both of them were finishes. Those were second round and first round. So it's going to be interesting to see where it lands with James Vick, the Texecutioner. The Texecutioner's won only 1 time by KO, TKO, 4 by submission, 4 by decision. Never been finished, never lost by decision because he's got a perfect record. He came into the UFC and won by guillotine choke over a Najim, and he beat Vladimir Lazaro by unanimous decision and Nick Heim by unanimous decision. He won by guillotine choke over Jake Matthews, and he got his last fight, UFC 197, back in April. He won by unanimous decision over Glacio Franca, something like that. I think that's how you say his name. So you put your neck out there, he'll get you with the guillotine choke, the rear naked choke, or an armbar if you give him your arm. It's been he hasn't knocked anyone out in the UFC yet, so it's gonna be interesting to see if he can do that by Beneil Dariush. Now, James Vick, I'm going with my alarm's about to go off. James Vick, I'm going with James Vick by submission in the second round. Big Dog Jimmy's going with Beneil Dariush. He thinks that Dariush is going to win by submission. So we both think it's going to be a submission finish. He thinks it's going to be in the first round. I guess it's not going off. He believes it's going to go with a submission in the first round for Dariush. I think it's going to go second round, James Vick with a submission. I think we're going to have a very fun fight, and it's going to be really intense, and a fight you're not going to want to miss with these two guys. I personally, I'm not going to miss any of these fights if possible. I'm going to do my best to be here to cover every single one of them. Sometimes I don't get a fight covered if something comes up and I have to step away. But anyways, hit that like button if you liked the prediction here for James Vick winning by submission in the second round, or you like Big Dog Jimmy going with Beneil Dariush. Now, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet subscribed to Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. Hope you enjoy all the fights tomorrow with UFC 199, or if you're watching a video today before UFC 199 or afterwards, hope you enjoyed them. Thanks for watching.